City. Ms. Ramsey and I reminded me something that I brought up in December originally. And I think back in May, I brought it up at the work session meeting. And I was told I think the mayor told me at the time, and just did too much going on and too busy. I don't think it's that hard to make a resolution tonight to add a public comment period, no more than 10 minutes prior to the meeting after you start, before you go into resolutions for agenda items only. If anyone has any questions on agenda items only, I've seen I did down within the other week, excuse me. And from their agenda date until it's before the public comment period, prior to resolutions for agenda items only, anyone has questions for agenda items. That might help what Mrs. Graham is talking about. So I would urge you, would you pass the resolution to amend that for your monthly council meetings? Have a KCP only on agenda items. We can limit meeting, limit the time.
We have to look at it. We have to look at it.
How long are you going to be looking at it?
Well, just because you want something, that doesn't mean the full council does.
I brought it up. How long does it take you to look at one issue?
Well, apparently, maybe we did look at it and nobody agreed with it yet. I don't know.
Then the council discuss it.
I would think the flip side, we can just have the resolutions at close.
Yeah, either that or just move
Next question.
it. Move the public comment period before resolutions.
My next question.
Not have two of the public sessions.
Right.
Recently, I'm starting a new project. Had some conversations with a few clerks in the county. I haven't had a problem in 5 towns combination. The only issue I have is in Pine Hill. Are the FDS forms for the year 2011 readily available in the clerk's office?
Yes.
Okay, so I can come in tomorrow and give mayor and council's FDS.
Not tomorrow.
Would
Tuesday.
anytime on Tuesday?
Tuesday.
My next question is, who holds Gloucester City's CPW manager's license?
Apparently, we don't have one.
Who is signing for Gloucester City?
We have,
I don't think anyone has signed for anything. Steve, has anyone signed for anything? So I know we use,
Yeah, I'll address Steve. We're involved in shared services, and there's, like I explained to you once before, there's 4 or 5 guys that sign for us until I finish my course.
That's as part of the shared service agreement?
Part of the shared service.
I also requested the shared service agreement for campus.
At no fee, and I explained that to you.
Where I over requested.
Who'd you, excuse me, I'm sorry, who'd you explain that to?
Yeah.
Okay, he's asking again?
I over requested.
Aye.
And I over requested the shared service agreement. See a copy.
no different than George Bergman from the police department lending one of our chariots to Belmar, or Belmar coming over here and doing one of our public streets.
So what shared service agreement is that a part of? So I over requested the shared service agreement. I need to put a description specifically. I'm
It
asking.
doesn't necessarily have to be an agreement on paper. It could be a gentleman's agreement, for God's sake.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
I guess we got to put it on paper now when we're our closed things from an extra neighbor.
Steve Jenkins from Gloucester City Public Works. Just want to know from Mayor and Council that we are due to have a storm. And Joe Ciano and I are in charge of, getting all these communities together. We are ready in case of any disaster to help out our town and then all the other towns through the shared services.
And actually, we have 6 municipalities involved.
There's 10 of us now. Okay? It's part of working together.
And also, I talked to Jack Litzer today, sent out an email between him and Fred and CCNUA with the flooding issues to make sure that so it's in writing every time we talk to them, because of the flooding issue with the gates, and so they're not gonna forget about us, and Gloucester getting flooded, and nobody else is. It's been an issue, and believe me, everybody on our council has got a headache over this issue, fighting with county and CCNUA.
Anybody else want to talk? With that said, we do have a couple of things for executive session.
Yes, we do.
And what would they be?
Contracts, personnel, litigation.
Contract with who? Contract with
Fire board, firefighters union, rather, and potentially with organic purchase.
So with that said,
Just to add a little quick to that, Mayor, I just want some good news. We're getting some streets overlaid. Bid went out. We're going to be going Fillmore, Sherman to Essex, Paul, Broadway to Railroad, 7th Street, Jersey Division, Mulberry, Yale to Route 130, Oriental, Birch to Walnut, Park, Clem to Highland, Holly, Thompson to Oriental, and Thompson, Holly to Oriental. Holly's Thompson, Oriental, and then Thompson, Holly, Oriental also. That's West Thompson. So that's
It's
great.
actually
It's a long, it is research. Yes.
Milling,
Milling.
Conventions and milling.